All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, the rancor in the APC over the looting of the Nigerian treasury continues. For 8 years, Buhari positioned northerners in key areas in this country, and all they did was loot the country. Now, TINUBU is doing the same thing with southerners. No wonder he promised to continue from where Buhari stopped. In terms of inflation, prices of goods and services under TINUBU are on a steady rise, just as it was under Buhari. Unemployment rate is even higher now than it was under Buhari. Insecurity is widespread, just as it was under Buhari, and the corruption level is astronomical. So TINUBU actually has continued from where Buhari stopped. But in terms of nepotism and favoritism, TINUBU has taken this to another level. And this has left the northern arm of APC furious. Those who were champions of the Muslim ticket are now furious because they don't like what they are getting. It was all fun and games until TINUBU administration made official announcements that they were going to move part of the CBN head office and Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAN) to Lagos. And the northern arm of APC began complaining because now they won't be the ones looting. It is now the southern APC members that will be looting those offices. So they began complaining. They contracted Northern Elders Forum to complain. And now northern youths have jumped out and fired at TINUBU not to go ahead with plans of moving CBN head office and FAN to Lagos. Before I show you how they said it and how Nigerians reacted, let me show you this video that former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amaechi, has come under fire for. I want you to watch this video to the end, and I'll explain to you why Amaechi should not be criticized for this video. There is a message underneath. If you can decipher what he said with wisdom, there is a message he's trying to pass across to Nigerians. Amaechi definitely knows that the election was rigged, but he's trying to tell Nigerians that if you didn't vote for somebody and he's sitting in office, there should be a reaction from you. Watch the video.
But we also have about 10 million. Yeah, but we are losing our best hands. Whether we like it or not, we cannot downplay the effect that Japa is having in Nigeria as a whole. Especially in the medical field. We are losing the best of our doctors when it comes to this. So whether I would like it or not, the situation...
I'm avoiding where you're going to.
No. And it's not about politics now. We're just talking about welfare of Nigerians in general. Why are they leaving the shores of Nigeria? They're moving on to greener pastures.
You can't discuss...
Is it a political question?
The welfare of Nigeria without discussing politics. It is, because you have to discuss the issue of economy, who manages the economy, the government. You have to discuss the issue of safety and security, who manages safety and security, the government. You have to discuss the issue of the creation of opportunities, the creation of employment, and all that. So what you can tell is Nigerians get what they want. Nigerians get what they deserve. You don't complain after. You don't. I think that... Yes, and I say that because you had opportunity. Nigerians at all times. Ruth, can you please let me? Nigerians at all times have had opportunity to vote. Exactly. So whatever you voted for is what you deserve now. But again, Ruth, let's not go into politics, please. I've given you the rule.
Okay, my lips are zipped. Zipped. No more.
I didn't say that. I didn't say the elections are not always free and fair.
No, I'm saying
you are saying that.
I'm saying
you are saying that.
Yes.
The elections are not always
so
fair. So
Nigerians are not getting what they voted for.
I have not said that.
Oh, okay. So in that sense, anyway, like I said, I don't know why for some
you again say that. You again say that.
Oh my goodness, elephant in the room, so to speak.
You heard that. Now, after this interview, Nigerians came down on Rotimi Amaechi and began bashing him for saying Nigerians deserve TINUBU. Personally, I am not a fan of Rotimi Amaechi, but I'm just taking his message here. Amaechi clearly knew that the election was rigged. He even said it at the end. He said, I'm not the one saying they rigged the election. No, that is tantamount to saying we all know it was rigged. No be from my own mouth. You go hear him. So everybody knows. But what Amaechi is saying here is that In Nigeria, you should know that you have to wrestle power from the APC. So if you are given a result that you do not want as Nigerians, and you sit down and accept that result without a protest, without massive revolution, then you deserve the consequences of that fake result. So what Amaechi is trying to say here finally is simple and short. Going forward, the people must be ready to shut the country down in a revolt, in a revolution, if they are given a candidate that they know they did not choose. Simple. Now, let us look at how northern youths fired their attacks at TINUBU. Look at how the papers reported it. Northern youths oppose relocation of FAN CBN departments to Lagos. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum has condemned the relocation of key departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria to Lagos. The FAN and the CBN had begun relocating some of their key departments to Lagos, citing high cost as part of the reason for the relocations. The Central Bank of Nigeria had, in an internal memo made available to Sunday Punch last week, announced the transfer of some of its departments to Lagos State. Similarly, the federal government announced the relocation of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria's headquarters from Abuja to Lagos. The relocation was officially announced by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, in a memo dated 15th of January 2024 and signed by the Managing Director of FAN, Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku. However, Arewa Consultative Forum believes that these relocations to Lagos pose a significant threat to Abuja's status as the capital city and could have negative implications for the nation as a whole. The President General of the AYCF, Alhaji Yerima Shetima, at a press conference in Kaduna on Friday, expressed concern over the potential consequences that could arise from the relocation of the agencies. He emphasized that the move risked undermining national unity, disrupting operations, causing economic setbacks, as well as perpetuating regional imbalances. He argued that Abuja was deliberately chosen as the capital to promote national unity and decentralized power, noting that any agenda that seeks to tamper the arrangement will be fiercely resisted by the North. Shetima expressed his disappointment over what he termed the complicit silence of northern elites regarding these provocations. According to him, the northern elite must not be silent when the political and economic viability of the region is at stake. He also urged well-meaning Nigerians to speak out against this emerging arbitrariness, while calling on the relevant authorities to halt the relocations in light of the potential harm it might cause to Abuja's status as the capital city. Arewa Youth Consultative Forum remains committed to its mission of promoting unity and development in northern Nigeria and the nation as a whole, and vows to continue advocating for the preservation of Abuja's status as the capital city and to resist any attempts to undermine national unity, he added. Wow. They are ready to resist TINUBU. You heard that. You heard all the reasons Arewa youths gave for not wanting those offices to be moved from Abuja to Lagos. But I tell you the truth, it is all about the looting of the treasury. Some of these offices have monies they pay to all these organizations. There are several illegal things that they do to squeeze money out of all these organizations. And they know that the moment they are moved from here to Lagos, all those things will cease to exist for them. It is Lagosians that will now begin to do all that corruption, that will now begin to do all that looting. That is, in fact, the reason the man is moving those offices there. And that is the only thing they are fighting for. They don't care about Abuja. They are just telling lies. And the one who is moving those offices there is not doing it for the good of those offices. He wants to position them there so that his own people will be the ones to milk the treasury dry from that end. This is what you get when you have an organization of thieves like the APC, shameless thieves. And now they are saying they are ready to resist Tinubu. So let us see how it will go. Nothing gives me more joy than when I see the two factions of APC colliding this way, because I know that it is all these frictions that will ultimately lead to the downfall and the disintegration of that party. Because I know the freedom of this country lies in the disintegration of that evil association called the APC. And in other news, it is 1,368 naira to $1 now. And we say make we dey update Nigerians. We will continue to update one another on the state of the economy, because I know there are people who still have soft spot for the APC, who watch this channel. Some of them come to me inbox and, initially they were trying to convince me, but now their tones are beginning to lower. And I will continue to say this. We'll continue to look at this economy, and we will come to a point of compromise where people will completely accept the damage that the APC has done to the Nigerian economy. Of course, we know how this country was before these guys came in, and we know how it is now. The solution, the only solution, is to get them out. The Northerners have tried their best man. They said their best was Buhari. The Yorubas have brought their best man, Tinubu, and look at how things are. The answer to this problem is one man. That's one man we all of us know, and we must do the right thing to get this man in. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news where una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.